Hey guys, Sally here. I'm the drone girl. What came in the mail today is my new DJI Neo. This is DJI's cheapest drone yet. It costs about $200. This is easily DJI's cheapest drone. I think a lot of people are gonna wanna get their hands on it. I did, and I'm gonna show you exactly what's inside the box. We will start by looking at the drone itself. The box is super tiny. Off the bat, we have our drone. This drone is super light. It weighs 135 grams. This is really, really important in the US where you have to pay a $5 registration fee. You have to figure out how to follow the rules. But if you're flying for recreational purposes and you don't want to mess around with this, what's great about all drones under 250 grams is they don't need to be registered. And that's exactly what this guy is. Off the bat, you'll notice that this drone's design is a lot different than a lot of the other DJI drones we're used to. If you've seen something like the Mavic, you'll recognize that iconic folding arms. With this, everything is just exactly as is. You also have these propeller guards. I'm gonna fly this drone inside. I'm also gonna let some of my kid friends play with this drone. And these propeller guards are so important as a safety feature just to make sure that kids aren't touching it in a way that would be unsafe, or that it would just be unsafe to my walls should it bounce off the walls. This is a hand-launched drone. You're gonna come fly with me later, but you'll see that this drone actually takes off and lands from the palm of my hand. So having these little propeller guards is just a massive safety feature. Now, what you'll see with this drone is we do have the camera in the front, and that's actually protected by this little camera guard. We'll take that off. You are looking at 4K video, which is pretty incredible, again, for that $200 price point. And if you're taking photos, you're looking at 12 megapixel photos. And it is not on a 3-axis gimbal. It relies on 2 different stabilization algorithms. One is called Rocksteady, the other called Horizon Stabilization. Now, we've seen these in other DJI drones. The camera is smart enough to figure out where that horizon is, make sure that the footage is smoothed out. It also has sensors because this, in a way, is a follow me drone. The drone is designed to do all of these pre-programmed flight modes. It can fly out and then fly a circle around me. It can follow me. So it needs to be able to pick up on that. A lot of other more expensive DJI cameras are adding more and more sensors. They're fully crash proof because they have sensors on all sides and they can see all obstacles. So if this drone is flying back, it won't know that there's something behind it. It's just like when you or I were to walk backwards. We don't have eyes in the back of our head. That said, I've heard the follow me functionality is great. I'm excited to test it out. Rather than needing a micro SD card, this drone actually has built-in internal storage. 22 gigabytes is actually pretty good. That's a lot that you want to know about the drone itself. In here, we have just some extra little propellers. Always nice to have backup. We have our charger, something that we can plug into the back here. It is important to note the flight time is only 18 minutes, and that's under optimal conditions. I did get the Fly More combo. With that, I have this DJI 2-way charging hub. The biggest kind of complaint about the DJI Neo is the super short flight times. So I would actually recommend most people purchase the Fly More combo. This gets you a 2-way charging hub, which allows you to charge multiple batteries at one time. And then when you purchase the Fly More combo, you also get extra batteries. The 2-way charging hub looks exactly like this. We can charge 3 batteries in one go. And again, we'll use the same USB to actually charge it up. The drone, when you purchase it, comes with 1 battery, but if you want the extra, you can either purchase these standalone or as a Fly More combo. We can charge them in the charging hub, assuming this is plugged into a power source, just like that. There is no controller with this drone. Now you can purchase a separate controller. This drone is compatible with DJI Goggles 3, the RC Motion 3, and the FPV Remote Controller 3. But the way DJI wants you to experience it is with that palm launch. It takes off and lands from the palm of your hand. If you do want to still have manual control, you can do that through the DJI app. My next video, you're actually gonna fly with me. You're gonna see how that goes. My final note, you'll notice this box is a little funky. That's because DJI so graciously let me order a demo unit. Full disclosure, this isn't necessarily the box that you would get. I'm excited to test it out. Join me on my next video. We're gonna get this thing charged up. Happy flying.